at the Little Creek Corral, and this is Jules. You can see Jules is just a beautiful young horse. She's 3-year-old. She came here, she didn't have a saddle. If you haven't seen that video, you might want to back up and see her taking the saddle the first time. I kind of enjoy watching it. It's a lot of energy in a lot of different directions. But anyway, today we thought we'd give you a little training tip. Sometimes if you have a nervous horse, he won't let you pick his feet up. Sometimes even a calm horse doesn't let you pick his feet up for whatever reason. And so, I'm going to try to give you some safety tips that may help you with your horse. So Jules has already learned the ground tie, so that means her emotions are getting better. So anyway, I look at Jules, and to me it looks like her back right foot there probably has the weight off of it. So she looks to me like she's probably putting a little bit of weight right here. This is a foot I'd like to pick up. Now for her, well, back up just a little bit. When you want to change a behavior, whether it's a foot or something, usually it has to be a little bit of discomfort, right? When you kick, you want to go forward or something like that. So, if I want to pick that foot up, if I was teaching it, I would take and bump my foot against. There's a lot of different ways of doing it. But what I like about doing that is that it's a little discomforting for her, and so she's looking for a change. But for me, it's keeping my head up on my shoulders up here and not in the way of the feet. So that's what I like. And so I let her know, first of all, I'm right here. And so I just kind of, for her, she knows. And so I just say, hey. There. And so she said, well, I'll pick the weight up. So then, go down here. Now, picking the feet up, it does take some repetition. It takes a lot of repetition. If you spend 4 or 5 hours on one horse, getting to be able to pick the feet up nicely on certain horses, that would be nothing. That would not be a lot of time. So you just got to have it in your mind that it's not going to be a quick fix. It just takes repetition because they don't understand. You know, if you were walking down the street in New York and I ran up and grabbed you from behind and grabbed your right foot up and looked at your bottom of your feet, you'd think I'm a little bit weird. Well, she probably thinks we're a little weird too because she doesn't really understand that. But she's willing to accept our weirdness. That's what you got to get. So I get right here and I can go down here. She might accept it, but if she didn't, I can say, hey. Yeah, so that's kind of a pre-cue, and once her weight's off of it, it's not a big deal, and she's comfortable with it. So, and that comes through repetition, and it also comes to getting her fear level down, right? If she was a wild horse and never seen anybody and try to pick her feet up, it'd take a lot more than repetition because you've got to get that fear level down too. That's just part of it. So I can see right here. She may have some weight on this foot here, so I said, hey, can you get that weight off? So there she goes. So she's telling me, yeah. So I said, hey. So she put it right back on. That's okay. I said, put it back again. Again. That's it. So there, she's putting her weight on. It's not a big deal, right? So I have to pick it up. There we go. So you can see she's not perfect at it, but she's not too bad. And then we'll go back here to the back one. I just kind of rub them as they're going back here. I don't want to just run back here and grab a foot. I want them to know I'm here. And it's okay. I'll tap her, see if she's going to let me. Yeah, you can have that one. So I'll take it. Clean it off a little bit, examine it, make sure it's okay, set it back down, and that's just the way I do it, and I hope that helps if there's somebody out there that's struggling to pick up the horse's feet.